I'm not really going to be, going 100% on this review. I'm just kind of tired today. I recently broke up for half term, a little holiday, got a week off college. I've just kind of been enjoying the first few days of it. I went to Comic-Con in London on Saturday. Shout out to James and Jack and Adam and all the other people that were there to join me in that endeavor. It was a great day, had a good time. Picked up a couple games while I was there. Been playing this game religiously, and it's fucking amazing. If you have a 3DS, get this. It's fucking sick, especially if you like puzzle games. Really great, creative, and very inventive game. But I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about this new Lil Yachty album. Lil Yachty's a really popular rapper. He's, I guess, a mumble rapper, but he doesn't really mumble that much. I don't really think he mumbles all that much. So, I would say, like, Future, Kodak Black, they're like mumble rappers. Lil Yachty doesn't really mumble that much, but he's in that, in that category, I guess. I'm sorry. I'm really tired. I've done nothing all day but play this. I'm just like, I was gonna make this video, but I'm just kind of exhausted. I've not really done anything either. I've just kind of been in bed. I'm just in that, in that state of mind, that kind of relaxed, chill state of mind. I just can't be fucked to really like go all out. I'm just gonna lazily just kind of ramble on about my opinions on this new Lil Yachty album and just edit it together. There's probably gonna be very few jump cuts in this video, but yeah, overall my thoughts on this new Lil Yachty album: terrible album. It's awful. I really don't enjoy it one bit. I'm not really too sure what I was expecting from this thing, to be honest. Like, I was kind of like really looking forward to it, like because I heard the Peekaboo song, and I liked that song. I think it was good. I didn't really think it was all that bad. The hook was definitely awful, but the beat was great. I'm not sure who is being sampled on that beat. Is that Sampha? It sounds a lot like Sampha, but I like the instrumental. Migos bring a lot of energy. Takeoff and Offset in particular really kill it. Quavo does this thing, and Lil Yachty's verse, lyrically had that fucking stupid cello line, which is obviously hilarious. Laughed my ass off at that. But his flow was cool. He had decent delivery. He was a bit charismatic. I could get behind that. Overall, I thought it was a pretty solid single. And I was like, okay, if there could be a few more bangers like that on this new album, then I'll be happy. And I did get around like 3 or 4 tracks on this new project that I enjoyed. It's a 21 track long album. It's way too long. I really fucking could not stand a lot of this material. The song Moments in Time was his attempt at a really like slow, minimal, sparse, patience building, like the patience test. What am I trying to fucking say? Tension building is what I was trying to say. Like a tension building, like really spacious song, and it just completely fell flat on its face. It was super underdeveloped. Some of these tracks are just really like sappy as well, like a Star, or such an overly dramatic intro. I guess like some of the little melodies and the auto-tune, it sounds kind of cute and stuff, but overall I wasn't really feeling it too much. The DN freestyle was a fucking mess. Like, that had the potential to be like a real fun banger, but he was really rapping really poorly, and that beat just wasn't really going as hard as it should have been, I think. Dirty Mouth had some pretty awful lyrics, like she sucked that dick like a baby ball. The lyrics on this thing are awful. Honestly, don't go into this thing expecting any sort of like lyricism, and you really shouldn't be. I'm not going to slander this album too much for having terrible lyrics, because this is not the kind of genre that strives on good lyrics. You shouldn't really expect that from this type of music, honestly. So if obviously there are going to be times where you're going to pause the track and be like, really, did you just fucking say that? It's an awful line, shit like that. But I'm not going to hold it against this particular album too much. It's just sonically, this album's just fucking aggravating. Like the song Harley, I can't speak. The song Harley is a really annoying song. I don't really see much about this track that's very likable. The instrumental is just pretty, obnoxious, and his vocals are even more obnoxious. The Harley, the fucking hook. It's like, I kind of noticed, by the way, the choruses on this album, it's just like the same line or the same couple words just being repeated again and again and again. Like, say my name now. Like, it's just the same word, or just the title of the track, just repeated again and again. Peekaboo, peekaboo, peekaboo. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so lazy, There is one track, though, I fucking love, dude. The song Lady in Yellow was awesome. A Wonder Girl produced this track. I'm a big Wonder Girl fan. And when I noticed how awesome the beat was, and I was like, I need to see you produce this. And it was Wonder Girl. She was responsible for some Absol's Braille, and Travis Scott 90210, and a lot of tracks on radio actually. But yeah, the point is, Wonder Girl's got some good production credits on some other. I'm really struggling right now to talk, but Wonder Girl's got some good production credits on some other tracks, and I love how ominous and haunting this instrumental is. It creates a great atmosphere. Lil Yachty works surprisingly well on top of it, just sort of singing about this really mysterious lady in yellow, as the track suggests, and sort of wanting to get to know this very mysterious person, and the beat really reflects that mystery quite well. The last act of the album really sucked. Songs like Priorities and No More and FYI No Now and Running Like a Ghost or some shit, I forget what that one's called, but they're all just really forgettable filler. The song X-Men I did like. I thought that was cool. That was definitely a banger, pretty hard track. I returned to that song quite a lot, like the flow from Lil Yachty there. The final track was kind of nice. It was about his mum. It's called Mama. The second last track, Made of Glass, was way too fucking sappy. Could not stand that song personally. But other shit, Interlude, whatever. Bring It Back was okay. I actually kind of like Bring It Back a little bit. It has a bit of an 80s thing going on, and I thought it was kind of fun. So yeah, that's cool. All You Had to Say, is that what it's called? That track sucked. There were so many shitty tracks. Overall, I really didn't like this. This album just really kind of pissed me off for the most part. I did get 3 or 4 tracks I enjoyed, but out of 21, that's nothing. I really couldn't stand a lot of the material here. Love Lady in Yellow, though. I really love that song. That was great. I'm feeling a 3 overall. Definitely not the worst hip-hop album of the year. I would say Kodak Black's album, and especially Playboi Carti's album, they were both significantly less exciting, a lot more boring, a lot more uninspired. Lil Yachty, as far as trendy mumble rappers go, like 21 Savage and Kodak Black, Playboi Carti, that genre, Future and shit, I would say Lil Yachty's one of the more exciting people in that field. He's definitely a little bit more whimsical, a little bit more eclectic. Future's a little bit one note. He's really one note. Young Thug is a bit one note as well. Which a lot of people say Young Thug's got loads of versatility because of his voice and all the melodies and shit. But really, a lot of his songs sound the same, to be honest. Lil Yachty, I think he has a bit more distinct characteristics to him, but I just don't really think he has much in the way of songwriting skill or vocal skill or anything like that. He has some good production, sure, but overall, this album was very sloppy, very long, and just not something I see myself returning to that much. But I did get 3 or 4 tracks that I did really enjoy, so I guess that's something. But out of 21, yeah, this thing was a fucking chore. Overall, I'm feeling a 3, so yeah, there you go. So those are my thoughts on this new Lil Yachty album. Bye.